Greetings out there in YouTube land from the planet Earth. No, I don't live there, but it's a perfect example of how it's rocking around me right now. Power of Jesus everywhere, all around me, right? I may as well be living there, you know? I got the power of Jesus all around me. I got atheists that they're angry at God when they're telling me off to how God is a monster and everything else like that. And here it is. He's telling you how God has made his life happy just like that. I didn't do anything complicated. I didn't do anything at all, really. God did it all. I just had a little chat with the guy. He had a little problem. I laid hands on him. That's it. I sat there looking pretty, even though I'm not shaved. That didn't matter to him, right? He knows my wife died, and he knows I haven't shaved since my wife died, right? He saw the difference in me, and even before he was still angry at God, he'd asked me to lay hands on his daughter just because he heard that, you know, because, hey, I lay hands when I was trying to talk to him. He thought about, you know, before, and he started coming over and chatting with us a little bit, just a little bit, a few minutes at a time, right? You want to say, you know, could I borrow a light or something? Yeah, I quit smoking a while ago, but hey, it helped me one time with a person, right? If I didn't have the lighter, my wife would have stopped and called me back, so I never made it to the car to go help this guy lay hands on him. He was healed at the hospital, right? And I don't recommend it for people, but you know, it just came in handy with a lot of the people I was dealing with, right? And that's what it is like around me. The energy is flowing every day more and more and more. This guy's knocking on my door, and he told a story right there. If you look, right? Craig, he's a really nice guy, man, a really great heart, right? A lot of people didn't see the pain he was in, right? He had bipolar and a bunch of these other problems, and you know, and the rage. Oh, whew, right? But not anymore. He's calm. He's turned. He knows the love of Jesus in his heart, right? A lot of people don't even know what it is, brothers and sisters. I know a lot of you do, but a lot of them they don't, right? They're preaching hate. Well, that's the power of God flowing through me, and every one of the believers. They got all that power there around them to harness. There's a lot of people, they look with their worldly small eyes and they see nothing. They've got a foot in two worlds, serving two masters. To them, they're lukewarm. And look it up, lukewarm yourself in the dictionary, right? They got a couple of them online you can look at. Tepid, you know, half-hearted. Right? This is God we're talking about. Does that sound like a good servant to you? When he describes the good servant and the bad servant in there, we look at the bags of gold. They buried their bag of gold, right? And you know it, brothers and sisters. I tried to reach out, you know, I'm getting hate for it, but it's okay. It doesn't matter. It's not about me. It's about the message that's flowing through me right now. That's flowing through a lot of you, and you know, and some of you soon is going to take that final step you've been holding out and go for that personal relationship. The Pharisees read the words, right, but didn't even know Jesus. He did the things they were spoken about in them, but they still didn't know he was standing right in front of them. There's so many modern day Pharisees out there, and worse, ones that don't even know the word, haven't even read it. So I think it's important enough to read and do silly nonsense and talk about everything else except the Bible in a Christian chat room. They're everywhere. Not one, it's everywhere. Why do you think God is so angry? When he says, you're the lukewarm, he likes the cold better. That guy was cold. That guy's iceberg, you know? That's it. He was no ice cube, he was iceberg, right? And now, he's a sparrow God, right? A bird singing his song. In this case, it's his song. Of the ladies, the little sparrows, they sing their songs for Jesus. Well, now, that man, all those guys that he drank with and all that other stuff, the drugs with, they're gonna, hey, what's changed? Whoa, you're different, right? What's going on? Well, I ran this guy named Jesus, right? And they're gonna laugh, hey, hey, look at me. They're gonna shake my hand, right? And they're gonna try, he's gonna crush up a rock right now. He can't even phase me. He's like a little girl to me. But he's strong as can be. I mean, we're talking muscles on this guy. I was strong, right? And God's giving it all back, and maybe a little bit more. So for him, I asked for a little bit more. I want to be able to do things again. It's been a while, right? I mean, I feel awesome, and that's all I want to do is share it. Jesus isn't about any of that nonsense. You can have this going on in your life, right? And the same things I got, because many of you do out there. You know what I'm talking about, but there's others that don't. All you have to do is talk to Jesus, right? Like I'm talking to you, you know. And listen, it's hard to do that when I'm making the thing, as you know, because it's not a live stream, which I'll be doing soon, right? Yeah, but if you're ready to give your heart to Jesus, right, just talk to him, right? That guy never even read a single line of the Bible, not one single verse. And he's out there looking to buy one right now. He's hot for God without even reading the word. You and I, brothers and sisters out there, you know what I'm talking about. You see so many that wave it, just quote a few verses, but they don't know what's in it. You can tell by their heart. God actually had my hands in his heart. Think about it. Jesus was talking to me. Tell me what he's going to do. He's holding my hand in his heart, in his hands, He was so gentle. You know, gentle as a lamb part. I mean, and then some, right? One little anything, you know, and he was just so gentle, and just I got to feel his love firsthand. And not a lot of people do, but when he's actually got your heart, it's caused you all this problem all these years, and the feeling you get, it just that particular organ, and he fixed a lot of organs, I know, but when he's holding that one particular organ, that's where everybody invites him to live, right? They forget about him though, and they start doing everything in the head. They do repetitive prayer, everything he tells you not to do, because they forgot to look in the Bible, to let the worldly things influence them, right? And that's it. So many of us are doing that. Even I was like getting that happen a little bit, and that's why he just said, "Whoa, you know, you got to turn that TV off, man. We got too much stuff on there. It's leading people astray." And then there's some subliminal messages that are in there, and some subliminal audio and video. You know, it's they got all kinds of little tricks they play, but it's just you can do a lot of it with a cheap tape recorder. I mean, come on. But still, you know, it don't matter. They're doing it because Satan's got his game going on. You see, Satan's got communication companies named after him. Give me a break, right? Of course, he's going to be running the media to get people to fall away, to not believe in Jesus. This is the great falling away. They're mocking him, they're laughing like they're not real. Welcome to Sodom and Gomorrah, the days of Noah, all at the same time. Because the Bible's real, unfolding around us right now. And you're still in it. They're talking about it right now. What's happening right now? What happened yesterday? What's happening today? And what's going to happen very, very soon. Things are going to get real ugly. And you're going to need the protection of Jesus in your life, right? A lot are going to perish for the mighty name of Jesus, but they know there'll be reward there. They're the VIPs. They are definitely going to get the horses in Zechariah 14 at the bottom there. Oh yeah, they're VIPs. VIPs get a horse and sleigh from God, right? These aren't no ordinary horses, right? These are from God. They're special. They're not the war horses. No, they can never put a standing on them. Whoa, God, whoa, you know. And the horse took an attitude. I apologized to him. I really did. I didn't understand, right? I said, well, they got 1,000 years, you know, maybe for a feast. They did it for a break because I didn't think it was all the time or anything. I thought it was that just in case, right? But you know, and they know that it's Jocelyn because one didn't come and stomp on me or anything. That's good, right? Those are bad, but they're special forces of God, right? They're training day and night, round the clock, right? Getting ready for the battle that's coming, right? Oh yeah, they get another one after the millennial reign ends. They're saying it's let out of parole, right? You know, him and his flunkies that didn't learn after 1,000 years of peace and love from Jesus, right? They're going to join the gang because they want this world again, this debauchery, to do everything, murdering each other. That's what they want. They want to run things, and Satan will lie to them and say, "Oh, you'll be boss, I'll do this and that." They'll fall for his lies again. After 1,000 years of nothing but truth from God, right? Don't lie to anybody about anything. God doesn't, right? And imagine that. Right? But there's great joys after it. I'm telling you, this can happen to you in your life. The power of God flowing so around you, everything around you. You influence people by who you are. As I keep telling people, they don't understand. Every time you walk out that door, you're an ambassador of God, right? People see you, decide, they might be looking and wondering about God is real. They decide, sometimes they're just looking at you. It could be somebody else, but it could be you. Well, are you doing something that God would disapprove of, that God says is wrong? Because others are watching whether you realize it or not, and God sees everything. There are angels around everywhere. You can't see them recording things for God. Everything. Everything you do. You're never, ever alone. You're always being watched. Kind of like the Big Brother thing, but it's by God, who created us all. Everybody on the planet. Right? And a lot of them are going to go to hell, yes. They want it that way, but hey, that's the way they want it. He gave you this thing called free will. He said, don't do these things you do. He said, okay, if somebody's lying in wait, and, you know, because of their murder, or actually, you know, murders for money or some of the things, or attacks, people like that, waiting for somebody to attack to go. He said, kill them right away, and send them up to him, because he's the judge, right? The person he kills is going to be standing there. They're waiting for that guy to go. Oh, no, they don't listen to God. They throw these guys that are mass murderers, right, into prison for a long time. Like, oh, that's punishment. No, that's not. All that waste of money and resources that could be used for better things, right? The prison system is a red tape machine. Let's keep a guy in it for 20 years for a roach. They'll let big time drug lords, right? Coke dealers out. The Obama signs hundreds of them out with a big signature. What about that poor guy doing 20 years for a roach? I told you what God said about weed. I asked him, right? This is my one about weed, right? God is so cool. He answered it for me. Now, I had a bunch of questions I asked him. It's not your business, right? That's between me and God. The point is, I'm a nobody. I'm just one person on a planet, right? And God talks to people every day, a lot of them more to me, right? That's no problem. Because I asked a question, silly as it may be to some of you, right? About things that are going to occur at times and things that are coming, right? And he was kind enough to turn around and tell me. He didn't have to, but he did. It wasn't mean. It wasn't nothing. It was just love. And you don't, guys, a lot of you don't even know the meaning of it. I know some of them are just to do, but the freedom and love you get just light years beyond anything you can understand. Because they use that word and they throw it around. People don't understand the meaning of words, brothers and sisters. They don't. That's the problem. That's the devil's game. It's on. And they don't realize they get the scales on their eyes, brothers and sisters. That's why God said, wake them up. And it's only when they're awake that can call upon the name of the Lord and be saved. When they're asleep, but they're going to wake up, it's too late to standing in front of them, and that's it. No time to change. Because they slept their life away, walking through life asleep. Right? They're like Paul walking around with the scales on his eyes, right? Thinking they know it all. Right? Thinking they know it all. Take a look at your Revelations 3, verses 12 to 18. 12 is really important. But when you get down to the bottom, people think they're all that in a bag of potatoes. Just look and see what God says at the bottom. And in the middle, it tells you got a choice. Either you want to be with God or not. A lot of them are high on their horses, full of themselves. And God's telling you in a sense they think they're wretched. Think about that. Read the Bible today. When God looks down, there's not a single righteous man on the planet, including me. Right? How can some others think they're so great when I know I'm not? And many of you others out there, you know our best works are as filthy rags before the Lord. And we're just grateful He gave us another chance. And He blessed us with His love, forgiveness, and mercy. And guess what? The time is coming to an end very close. The age of grace is about to end, right? And this is why things are heating up. That's why countless of us out there warning you. As daily, God is healing people all over the planet. Yes, all over the planet daily. Brothers and sisters are standing up and stepping up in faith and laying hands. People are getting healed in the mighty name of Jesus because Jesus is doing all the work, right? They're standing there looking pretty. They say different kinds of words and all that. It's usually for other people to hear, I guess, right? But when it comes from the heart, man, that's where you got to do the talking from. Right? I didn't say anything to him. I just said, hey, chill, put the song on, just listen to it for a second so I could talk to God, right? And he said, okay, go. I want to talk to God. I told him that. Straight word, right? And I put the one music on for him just to listen to for a moment while I was talking to God. I said, hey, you tell him this, but if you don't mind, can you give this guy a little extra? I really want to get his hands on his daughter to crack at, right? Boom. And he had a pain in his chest, right? All the urge to drink, everything gone, right? You just wait till he gets his daughter to come by, knocking on my door, right? Oh yeah, have a seat. I'll introduce you to my friend Jesus, and I'll lay, boom, when I lay hands on her, right? Rock her world, and you want to bet. She started going to church, he said, on and off. And, he told me a little bit, and okay, oh yeah, I take care of that. Because I'm not doing anything. God's doing all the work. People forget that, man. We're here for God's pleasure, not our own. Look around you. I know my brothers and sisters there, the ones that, I'm not talking about you, but the other ones, you look around, right? How many of them look like they're living for God? Walking around with dental floss, and they call it a bikini, right? Belly rings, you name it, right? All manner of debauchery, trying to look sexy, take all manner of debauchery. You got it, you just if you want to throw up, right? And they dare to call themselves brothers and sisters of us when they're not. They're clearly not. But we have got eyes to see. And we can tell the tares and the Canaanites are nothing like us. Because those of us who love God and want to be with Him, listen to what He says in the Bible, and we actually go that extra mile if He wants us to do, and have that personal relationship. But once you go there, man, you gotta have, yes, you gotta have a healthy fear of the Lord. I'm not saying that you don't. But once you get in that personal relationship and you get in there closer, and you put effort into that personal relationship, whoa, you are so richly blessed. The fear goes close out the window as it can get. It's still in the back of your mind. It should be. You never mess up. Yes, you got to keep it there. But you talk to Him like a loving son to a father, a loving daughter to a father, because that's God. He created life. He gave us trees from the beginning to where we eat off the tree of life at the end. And people are destroying everything of God right now. Plants to make us healthy, to made us for a garden, destroying them. So you got to buy big pharma. Everything's got a memory loss in it. So you listen to some false shepherd out there saying something that you remember a little bit. Oh, he must be right. Nobody's reading for themselves anymore. They're trusting others to do it. But you stand in front of God alone. What you did and didn't do, what you did say and didn't say are all that matters, right? Not who said this, who said that. If you'll forget that, they fall into sleep. And I'm just one of many trying to wake you up. This can happen in your world. The love of Jesus can rock your world. You'll never be the same. Once you're truly touched by Jesus, there's no going back. You can't. You know He's real, while many others are guessing. The question is, Do you have the faith of a mustard seed? Because that was what I was asking when he finally healed me. I was severe end stage, passed through for the grave, and now I got life, and even better, I got all of eternity to party with Jesus. Join us. We have a very good family. Got plenty of white robes and palms. Take a look at Revelation 7:9. We're a number no man can count. Maybe you might be one of them. Join the family, join the army of God today, and you will be. Put God first, always put God first, and the rest will fall into place. Have a great day. Bye-bye.